Your plans for medical care for our veterans.
To honor, respect, and promote their well-being, fully fund the VA, make sure everyone gets the benefits that have been mentioned: education, housing, health, physical, and mental. I would add ensuring that there's an advocate, that every veteran has an advocate to see them from sign up to death. That if you have served, we have to make sure your full well-being is taken care of.
Thank you very much. Candidate Keniston.
And for the record, I didn't need any time to consider this one. First thing you need to understand about veterans benefits is that they are earned benefits. They are not welfare.
Yes.
There is a contract between a military member in the United States government for his care for any injuries sustained as a result of his service. It's a contract. And the failure to provide what was promised is a breach of contract, a breach of good faith by our federal government. I hear people talk about universal health care and what a great idea it would be if the government was in charge of health care. Ask a veteran how that works. It's not what it sounds like, folks. When you put people in control of your health care, bureaucrats decide what you get. Education, same thing. You want to know how universal education or government-run education works? Ask a veteran who's trying to get his GI Bill benefits how well that works. Veterans housing? Want the government to control housing? Ask a homeless veteran how that works. Or ask a Native American how depending on the government for care works out for you. You cannot depend upon the federal government to take care of you. It sounds good, but it doesn't work. Accountability is the number one thing. As President of the United States, the VA falls under my purview personally. I will own it, I will be accountable, and I will make sure my brothers and sisters get taken care of.
Your thoughts on our national debt?
I concur with the last presidential candidate. Our party believes in grassroots democracy. I believe that every American should be a shareholder within their community. Every community must have control of water, food, health care, child care, anything that's going to support building a better community, thus we build a better nation. The two corporate funded parties could never end the debt because, as he said, they're beholden. So I agree strongly.
Thank you. Candidate Keniston.
Interesting side note. I asked a question earlier about how well we can work with other people who are different from us. I mean, the four of us have been down here passing one microphone back and forth all night. We don't fight over it.
No issues.
And we don't trash talk each other.
No, ma'am. All right. National debt. Let me sum this up for you real quickly. In the last 5 years, the top 200 politically donating companies have donated over $5.8 billion. In return, they have received over $4.4 trillion in corporate welfare, tax breaks, and other rewards. That's not Republicans, that's not Democrats, that's both of them working together to pass budget bills through Congress signed by the president. They don't work for you. And you wonder why the national debt is as bad as it is? That's why. We argue about, oh, there's funding for amnesty, oh, there's funding for education, oh, there's funding for the military, there's funding for the VA. The majority of the money is not going to any of those places. It's going back in the pockets of the people who donated to their campaigns. That's what's got to stop. And that's what every member of this panel is committed to stopping. Because we're not major party candidates. We're not taking their money. We're not playing their game. We're going to end it. And I have said before, it's in my platform, I will veto any piece of legislation that lands on my desk that contains any kind of the pork barrel rewards.
Thank you.
And I'll put it on the White House website for you to see it.